Hello everyone, and what is going on today? Ever at Gaming give you more of this episode for the latest of all time, the Blob 2. And to start it, because it's been some 3 years ago since I played last time on the Wii. And sooner or later, because I kind of like beat the game on my original Wii since I already played on my Wii U console. So 3 years back, so I wanted to start by playing it on the Switch now, because this game just released since 2018, since the same release since the first game on the Switch. So without further ado, I'm gonna go right ahead and do, if I can, just to go and collect some of the light bulbs and some of the stuff, because you can go right ahead and use special ability too, because it's really cool actually how the graphics and the game work. So the way I play THQ is how I'm a fan of this game. So I'm such a pretty much such a close THQ fan of myself, because I played at THQ a while back, because they just give me like fundamental memories to me how I play one. So without further ado, in case you have beat the game since a while back, in case you are a Blob fan, just let me know in the comment section what you think. So we'll just play in normal mode. I'm not gonna play it easy. So yes, this game doesn't support an auto save feature. Oh yes, it does. Okay, so we got here is fire options here. So we got here the Blob party. You just wanna cope out with your friends, doing the verses, and do some upgrade with whatever this light bulb is. Actually, you can just do so by upgrading some of your special Blob ability, of course. And we got some other options here. So let me try to do something real quick. So we know we wanted to keep the music up. Well, actually, let's just let me just keep it down to 7. Actually, yeah, why not? So the music will stay on at least it will stay to the 7, just to be sure when I have a lot of music. So let's apply that. And of course, we got some of these extras here. So if you take a look at some extras, so we see here we can go to gallery, we can go to the movies in case you finish watching the movies and somehow you see the point, because the movie will still be here in this whatever you see, because somehow when you go ahead and watch the theaters, and then somehow the movie will pop up to you. Alright, so what we got here? So we got Pinkies, Guys, and Inkies. So we can check that out. Okay, so it turns out that you can go right ahead and cope out with players in the story mode. In case you have friends online that, not friends online, like friends around you that want to go and play Blob with you. It's kind of like a lot of fun actually. So to start, we're going to go to Paradise Island, because that is where the story will take us. And speaking of Paradise Island, because turns out that there's only like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these stages that we had to beat. So now without further ado, let's just get on right on into the Paradise Island. So let's just say that the perfect vacation spot, famous for a natural colorful. Alright then. So let's go right ahead and play, because there's only like 40 of these. I think they're called Inspiration, because I'm kind of like know that already. Okay, so here we go, taking place up to the sky. Let's watch this cutscene. Okay, so let's read this. So Comrade Black crashed and landed near Paradise Island. It's a famous holiday spot. I hope he hasn't wrecked it. Worst vacation ever. Yeah, it's probably the worst than ever because it turned out that the entire island is brewing with all this ink covering it with it. So I'm looking forward to it. So this may be an easy stage to go and do because I just took the time to go and learn it from the Wii basics the other day. So that was a long time ago. So here we go. So Pinky Player 2 can join it. Pinky, yeah. So she can shoot things by helping Blob, of course, indeed. Okay, so yeah, as you guys can see here, because she can destroy crates, because that's pretty awesome. Alright, so here we go. Blob, your hero, clouded in mystery, color with an indefinable and rebellious attitude. Alright, that's the hero I would like to know. So Blob looks kind of like a different character to me because actually let's just reread and hear what Pinky had to say. So use the camera controller to get to the best view possible. Okay, so here's the tutorial. Use the R stick to rotate the camera. Okay, so we're rotating the camera right now by using the R stick. So press R to get the camera behind you once it's time to move on. Okay, so alright, so you tap on the R stick. Okay, forgot about that. So use the L stick to move. Okay, so we're moving L. So a nice landing, Blob. The pro for recon that our old foe Comrade Black is in hiding here on Paradise Island. So the place is famous for its natural color spring, but something wrong that color scheme is dry. Collect these shining color atoms and all fire up to transform engine and short it out. Challenge objectives appear on your hood. Okay, well I'm pretty sure that stands for HUD. So challenge objectives appear on your HUD in the top left corners. Go to it. Okay then. So we see here because we got some of these atoms that are swirling everywhere. So we can pick some of that up because that's something that you just do. So okay, so you can press on the A stick to jump. Okay. Well, pretty easy enough because somehow the camera just reverts in another inversion. Actually, I don't know what's wrong with the camera. So let me take a look at options here. So we're gonna go to visual. Okay, so there's nothing here. Okay, so I do have the invert camera on y-axis and the invert camera in x-axis. So let's see, can we take out? Actually, let's take out the invert camera x-axis. See what happens. So we're gonna apply that. Okay, so can I move it left to right? Yeah, I still can. So it definitely works. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So now that you see here, okay, we got a transform engine now. Alright, so that's what we need at Blob. So here's the transform engine. Alright, so we can press and hold ZL and A to slam the transform engine because that's pretty easy basic because somehow it's kind of like another easy strategy of how you play it because of the way how it works because you just really gotta get your best lock onto it. So well done, Blob. So you turn the color to the pool. Okay, so we're making it orange pool now. Alright, now we see here because the mountains are just flattened down. So that's why the stream was blocked. So Comrade Black had been here. He must have messed things up. Yeah, well, I wonder what he's doing now. So let's track down the escape criminal and color him once and for all. Okay, well, pretty sure because he needs to clean up his ass. So now we're turning orange now. So as you guys can see, because you can press on the R just to fill up your color gauge, and turned out that you can make it bigger Blob because that's kind of like you do in the first game. So the first game that you had to do is that you had to go and mix some color. Wait a second. Okay, so here's the next one. So we have to cross here to get to the next island. So water washes, you're clear. So don't worry. I think I can see some color over there. Okay, well I can see that too. Well, actually, I want to go investigate what's above. So I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot to explore. So we can go right ahead and pick this up. So we got ourselves here is one of this blob card. So when you pick up blob cards, and when somehow there's something appear to be happening. So I'm pretty sure I can start by playing myself and 100% play this game. So let's see. So we can start by jumping way straight high above. So there's a whole lot area to see and a lot to explore. So look, for starter, we can go and get past this stone bridge, and hopefully, yeah, we see here because it's got clear. So it's just as I suspected. Okay, so these huts have been bleached. Okay, so in that end, don't swim in there or you'll be poisoned. Okay, everything that you pick will cause you pinpoint. So let's get some. So go into the color pool and paint those huts purple. Okay, so painting raises the color energy, and we can set up another transform engine. So go to it, Blob. Alright, so actually we're gonna pick up some purple, so you can hold 100 pinpoints. Okay, to absorb pinpoints, quickly press ZR. Okay, well I already did that already, so I got like enough pinpoints already. So I got, as you guys can see, because I only got 3 pinpoints, was turned out to be a little blob size. Well, which turned out you have to go and do some upgrading to your blob for just for a little while. So here we go. So we got some transform engine. So the next transform engine is prime. All right. So let's go and slam on this transform engine right now and just absorb every color inside, because it's pretty much a powerful weapon or tool to go and absorb everything. So now we just smashing this combat blast statue and making it the blob. And there you have it. So you got yourself clear water, nothing but ink. So we got ourselves auto saving, which is pretty good too. So without further ado, let's go move out. So there's a whole lot of stuff to do around here. So we can start by moving above, and of course you can go and move down some, because we can just go in there and fill the entire island sand, just the way how it looks clear. So I don't see nothing below. Well, actually I can go and move above, so just to see what we need to be doing on our next objective. So now that you guys can see, because the objective is still pointing down where the blob icon is, so there's more in our way. We need another transform engine, so let's do some more painting. So we can get more color energy by restoring building to their original colors. So these item huts were once blue and red. Paint each block to the correct color. So each ability will flash with the color you should use. Alright, so now that you guys can see here, so we can go ahead and start with blue, because actually when you mix it up with red, which actually let's see what happens when we mix it up get red color. Okay, so the pool doesn't actually have to give you mixed colors, but just to go and let you turn to purple. So that's only when you use it as pink dot. So now use your compass to find more challenges. Okay, so press F to display your compass. Okay, so we're displaying our compass right now. As you guys can see here, because you see here in the compass, it looks like some solar system that you see here, because you can just look at some of these color icons, and of course because we're moving on to the next objective. So let's see what Pinky has to say. So the huts looks great now, but I know a way to make them look even better. Style pickups has cool pattern to every ability you paint. Every style will give you a new pattern, so the more you collect it, the funkier it gets. So grab that style pickup and let's see what it does. Okay, so we got ourselves a style pickup, so let's see what it says. So each style places a cool pattern upon each ability you paint. Collect all styles to improve your final score. Okay then, so we're gonna go pick that up, and let's start styling, painting the one hut red and the other one blue. Okay, so as you guys can see here, so as you see, because of the color that are already flashing, so you gotta just be sure what kind of color you choose to go and mix. So we're not just mixing color, we're just picking each color in the pool, and then somehow we're just gonna take the blue to this last end, this last little hut. So there we go, we rocking good. So let's see what's happening. So it turns out that we got ourselves another transform engine, which we can go and get rid of some ink. So we're all set. Let's transform that in out of the way. Okay, let's do so. And by all means, I'm gonna go and put this compass away. It was kind of a little distraction. Well, actually, I think you need the compass just to be sure that you're having trouble with knowing your surroundings. So we're gonna go ahead and lock on the transform engine and go into absorb every color in the path. So let it light. Okay, so you got yourself clear water, and of course you got yourself a pathway. So Comrade Blob must be over there somewhere. It's a little very gray and unhappy. We need to find him before time runs out. Let's go. Okay, so now that you guys can see, because we got ourselves the timer, which we only have like at least 30 minutes, so let's just see what's going on. So these people are Graydians. Yeah, I kind of know these guys already. So we have seen this happen before. Comrade Blob that take over and force people to wear secret for the rest of their lives. So slam some color into these poor guys and break them out of their shell. Okay, so now we're getting ourselves a Graydian cutscene, as you guys can see, because he's just wearing some Inkling suit. So paint the Graydian to rescue them and earn your liberation reward. Okay, so as you see here, because you can earn some more time whenever you save the Graydian from wearing their suit. Of course, that is silly because he just fell in a banana peel. Alright, so let's get to work. So we're gonna go right along and start by actually, yeah, you can go right ahead and just do slamming. It's easier that way, you get more time. So thanks for rescuing us. So we came here for a holiday, but we were tricked into working for that angry short guy. The others are still inside these gray beach hut. So please paint their hut red, green, and purple. So when they hear your music, they will all come out. Okay then, so let's see what's going on. So use your compass to locate the color you need. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. So let's go pick up some clock, and of course we got like purple. Well, actually I don't have a purple yet, but I do got a blue. So I see we got some of these items we can pick up. So let's go pick them all up. And of course I see we got a red pool, so we can grab that color. And of course because we need to take at least 3 of these. Okay, so as you guys can see here, we got, wait a second. I believe because I was wrong, because I do have paint points above the left corner, right corner, I'm sorry. So as you guys can see here, because I do got at least 97. So let's see what happens with the drain. Okay, so you press on the R, which turned out that you can drain the paint out of you. So that's kind of interesting to the way how you play, because it tells, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, it tells you how your paint will increase the amount. So let's see, where that blue pool at? So okay, well I did not quite pay close attention, because you can just go use the compass just to know where you're going. Okay, so let's go right ahead and smash some of these Graydians. I really like just to go do the slam, because that's kind of like a cool way you do it in the first. So let's see, okay, now it's just boosting me up the blue paint, alright. So now I see here, because there's a starter we pick up, so that's 2 out of 12. So let's move on. So there's a lot there to go paint. Okay, so of course you can start by painting the trees if you want to. So let's go ahead and save these Graydians first. Alright, so we're gonna pick up some more time, so we've got at least 34 minutes. Okay, wait a second, I see Graydians, so they're right over there, where they're laying down on their back. So we'll go and pick up that clock, of course. We get 60 seconds on the main time. So let's go and move on. So I'm trying to find a green pool somewhere. Okay, so the green should be somewhere over here. Okay, so that's where the green was. So we're gonna take some of this green, and of course we get that stylus. And alright, so now I see here, well, oh, wait, one more. Okay, so now that you guys can see whatever the Graydians are hiding. Okay, so the next Graydians are hiding somewhere in the right corner of the hut. So that is where we find them good. And of course the purple, we're gonna go and we're gonna move up north, and including north, because I see there's still more red, more blue. And I'm still trying to find that purple somewhere. So where exactly is that purple at? Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong direction. Okay, well, I did not even quite see where that purple pool was. Okay, then, so I just got clear water, well, which is kind of good. So, let's see where we need to be at. Okay, so I see there, because there's another of this card that we pick up. Okay, so you got yourself a touchpad and a stylus, or pen, or whatever. So, we're going to go move around and start by painting this hut. So the last hut is what we need to get done. So here we go. So everyone has come out, but they are still trapped in their suits. Paint everyone into a set them free. So you'll get a time reward for every group of Graydians you rescue. Okay, so let's get to it. So the arrow on your compass points to your next objective. Yes, that's definitely true. So let's get right to it. So now we got 35 minutes now. So the next objective as you see here is pointing. So you need to be aware of the arrow because somehow it will take you to whatever you need to be going. So yeah, we did okay. So we got 60 seconds on the main clock, so we should be okay. So let's go and move up. So there's another objective for Pinky. So I have a feeling that Comet Black is up to something big, Blob. So you need some inspiration if you are going to beat him. So what do you know? There's an inspiration pickup right behind me. So collecting inspiration will give you neat ideas and you can upgrade yourself. Go get it. Alright then, so now that I was right because you got ourselves an inspiration, which is a light bulb that we're picking up. So inspiration will make you smart, collect inspiration and spend it to upgrade Blob, okay. So we'll do so by just to go and upgrade. So as we pick that up, we're going to see what's going to happen next. So I'll go on ahead and scout the waterfall. Okay, you do that. So meet me there when you're ready. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and see if I can find this inspiration. So what is it? Progress. Okay, so as you guys see in progress, so you want to be aware of your surroundings because there's a whole lot of stuff to do around here in the world when you go to print by a city and start by finding some more goodies around here. Because you're doing 100% because just to go and finish painting whatever you missed. So we got a 2 out of 10, which you have to go and refinish painting the Graydians and the huts. And of course collect inspiration because it's really important because you had to keep searching all around just to find more inspiration. So I'll try to do so by finding all of that. And of course because we need that to be down here because I see there's an inspiration. So we're gonna pick that up and oh, hold on, wait, okay, so I see we can get clear of water. Okay, well, not had that. So I only got 76 pinpoints, so let me go and get some color. So, okay, so now I see there's a blue, so let me just go ahead and stand on it. Okay, so you just stand on it and not go jump into the geyser. So let's go and paint this tree and I'll go right ahead and move to the next challenge. So the tree have all died here. So there's ink running down for the plateau above it. We need to get up there. So I painted the way lights up to that cave. Paint the tree then go boost their natural color energy so that we can transform our way through the mountain. Alright, so let's get to it. So now you see we got some of these dead trees that are already inked. So which turns out that it needs coloring. So let's just go and release some of these Graydians out of their hut. And of course, we're gonna go and paint this one. So let's go right ahead and jump up and get that inspiration. Okay, so now, alright, well, I wasn't even filmed to just to go and miss that jump. Well, that's alright. Okay, so here we go. So now we did awesome. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so now we got 700 transformation. We can skip that, so we're not gonna just keep on watching that. And of course, wait a second. I see down there because that's better than the inspiration I'm gonna pick up. And of course, why not? We'll get this row, so we won't forget that. Alright, so let's get realized inspiration. And of course, down there with the stylus, you can go pick that up. Okay, so there's nothing around here. So we did finish taking the time just to go and explore everything, but just to find everything that we already missed. So we can go lock onto this transform engine by pressing hold Z, L, and A to the launch. And here we go. So we're just absorbing all our color power. Alright, here we go. So we're absorbing the light and then just getting that boulder to get out of our way. And lowering that thing down, that'll be nice. Okay, so let's get right onto it. So it's up to the next objective. So let's go and move on to this cavern. And of course we're inside this cavern, which is pretty cool. So it's a cave that will take us through the mountain. We must find Comet Black. Alright then, so we're entering into this deep cavern, and of course down there there's a blue pool that we can go swim on. So the way ahead is a block, so you'll have to charge attack that wall. So charge attack is a special move that costs 80 pinpoints. Oh, okay then. So let's go ahead and absorb it up to 100. And okay, so now we can press and hold ZL and ZR to charge. Okay, so that's a pretty cool concept. Just the way how you play it, because somehow you just go right ahead and move on to different dungeons and caverns and stuff like that. And you just go and enter and just go solve some puzzles around here. So that's a switch. So slam it and let's see what happens. Okay, so yeah, kind of like know the base version. You use the press and hold L and A to slam on that switch. And of course, I do got 97 paint points, so I should be okay with that. So now I cannot make that jump, so we have to go and override the pool. So that a color switch. So to use the color switch, you must be the same color. So a good thing that the one needs blue. So yeah, I do know that. Okay, so we'll go pick everything up, and of course I'll pick that up too. And then we're gonna go slamming that switch and ride through the color pool of the blue. So let's go and move upwards and go and destroy that wall. So we're gonna do so by making an up jump and go and charge. So wait a second, hold on. Am I doing it wrong? Yeah, I think I am. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. Well, I want to get the point because you have to go ahead and stand so still by pressing those ZL and then ZR to lock on to charge. Okay, so it's crates had the Ink Corporation logo. Smash them up, Blob. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and smash some blocks. So they give you something for free, and of course we can move out of this cave as soon as possible. So oh no, but the whole area had been bleached. Okay, I wonder why what's wrong. So and it's flooded with ink. So the lighthouse might be the key to clean up this mess. Okay, and getting through that gate. Alright then, so let's get to it. So we're gonna pick up the inspiration. And there's a whole bunch of stuff to feel around here. So we're just making sure everything is not covered in white. So we'll go down and increase up some more paint. So actually, if you hold still, then somehow you don't go and press ZR just to feel like the paint points. So it's a little bit easier that you go right in and hold still and then just go and feel like the paint point. And wait a second. Yeah, let's get the sand. Alright, and now let's just move on to the objective first and see what Pinky had to do for me. So I think that we need to give a shot a little color energy to open the way. So get into the lighthouse, Blob. Alright, I will do so. And of course, before we do that, I want to go ahead and keep painting everything. So we got some of these dead trees that need to be filled. And let's fill every last tree because they look dying to me. And of course, let's just do so by figuring out how to get rid of this ink in no way. So, just to be aware, because you already played this before, because you want to be aware of the ink, because the ink is pretty much dangerous. You will lose all your paint points, and then somehow you're going to have to die and try it again. But actually, you can pick up a light point, because, okay, so this lighthouse is creepy. We need to climb up. So, Blob, we can use those elevators to climb up inside the lighthouse. So, okay, let's try it. So, press the ZL to target the elevator. Alright, and then we're going to press an A to jump aboard. And of course, we got here the red switch and another red switch. And now we need the purple roll through that colored geyser. Alright, so let's go slam this panel and slam another. And go right up and keep on slamming everything because there's kind of like a whole bunch of easy platforming jumps and mashing. Because I really kind of like that. So the last switch is yellow, so we're nearly at the top. Alright, so let's go slam that button down below and go and slam this last one and of course collect that item too. So we're gonna keep slamming everything. Oh wait a second, what the? Okay, well if that was an epic fail, so we'll try it again. So only got 74 paint points, so not half bad. So let's just keep slamming everything and of course we above the top and we'll get that item. And of course let's just get every item too. Alright, so I just kind of did miss that, of course, well, not to worry, we'll go right ahead and deal with that later. So, right after we just go and finish what we do with that. So, we're done, Blob, so we just go to the lighthouse. Okay, so now we just turn on the water and then get the gate to open. So, you open the gate. Okay, thank you very much. So, let's see, I think that we found a common black layer, so let's get after him. Okay, so let's do so, but I want to just go right ahead and keep on painting everything. And of course, actually, you can go right ahead to the inspire me. Okay, so that's what it's saying. So I picked up at least 10 of each. So we can go right ahead and increase us some maximum size of Blob to 120. And of course, if you have a friend that with you that wanted to play with you, you can co-op with players and team up just to upgrade some more good for Pinky. And of course, we can go and increase some maximum armor to 2 and decrease charge cost to 60. Okay, we got a whole lot of stuff to do. So let's see. Okay, so we can start by getting ourselves another life because we really need to. Because it's you lose like so many of it because game over. Which let's see, because you have to start the war all over again. So let's go and increase everything. So I'm gonna take the maximum increase aside to 120. So wait a second, I don't have enough. Oh, okay, so I only got at least 5. Alright, man, so that's kind of shame. So I don't have enough. Okay, so I only got 5 inspiration, so I should be okay with that. So anybody got? I believe that's gonna be it. So next episode we're gonna go and continue on painting the entire island as soon as possible. So we're gonna just get to it by just not waste too much of our time. So we're not gonna waste too much time. We got 34 minutes, so we should be fine by now. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to enjoy the this newest episode of Blob 2. So if you want to see more, leave that EVER-TASTIC like, share the video to a friend, and also if you want to hit us subscribe to 700. So enjoy subscribing and the notification bell so that you'll be staying notified when we news up the videos happen on the way. So just to be sure you guys don't miss on them. And also all these description fields. So if you want to feel free to support me on my channel. So do so by rereading them or fill down the description. And you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter as well, but I'll fill down the link. And so that's gonna be all that you guys will be appearing more next one. So some of my playlists and my subscriber will be showing in the previous the last outro. So you can go right ahead and check that out. So take care of you guys, and I hope to talk to you on the next video.